Hi, it's Kayla from Engage. Before we jump in and do any voice exercises, I want you to warm up and stretch those muscles. In the same way that you might stretch before you go for a walk or a run, I want you to stretch the muscles that are used for voice and for speech. First, it's important just to get some breathing. So let's try to relax a little bit, and we're gonna do a set of 5. I'm gonna have you put your hand up on your chest and then your hand on your stomach. And I just want you to take some nice, slow breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. So ideally, I want you to feel your bottom hand move out as you take a nice deep breath in. Try not to just feel your chest moving. We really want your diaphragm to expand as it fills with air. So I'm gonna walk you through. I want you to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, and out through your mouth for 1, 2, 3. In through your nose for 1, 2, 3, and out through your mouth for 1, 2, 3. Back in through your nose for 1, 2, 3, and out through your mouth for 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you feel relaxed and we have good diaphragmatic breathing before we do our voice exercises. So the other thing we want to do is just stretch these muscles. So the muscles that are in your neck, your throat, and even into your shoulders and your chest. It's important that we're not tensing up too much because all of those muscles interact with each other. And so if they're tight, they can pull on other muscles that are directly involved in voicing. So we want to make sure we're keeping everything really loose before we get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to have you do is just some shoulder rolls. So I want you to squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and then just roll them back down. So that's 1. Up to your ears and then just roll them back down. That's 2. Squeeze them up to your ears and then relax and roll them down. That's 3. Up to your ears, roll them back for 4. Squeeze up to your ears and roll them back for 5. Just kind of shake everything out. Next thing I want you to do is we're just going to keep our head neutral and then just look over our shoulder, and we're just going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just slowly back to neutral. So I never want you to turn if you have pain. If you have any neck or cervical issues, please speak with your doctor before doing any of these head and neck exercises and stretches. But if you're good, you don't have pain, and you don't have any precautions that you know about, we're going to continue and just look to the other side. And I'm just going to have you hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just back to neutral. Okay, again, just make sure you're keeping everything loose. Next thing we're gonna do is I want you to drop your ear down to your shoulder. You should feel a nice stretch on the opposite side. If you need a little bit more intense stretch, you can use your hand and just kind of gently guide your ear down even closer to your shoulder, and make sure this arm is just dropped so you can feel a nice stretch all the way through here. So we're going to hold this for 20 seconds. So again, you're not pulling down, you're letting gravity do most of the work. We're just going to sit in this a little bit to really get that stretch. All right, and then just gentle back up to neutral. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to drop this ear down to your shoulder. Use the other hand. We're just going to, again, let gravity do most of the work here, and we're just going to hold it for 20 seconds. You can, if you feel a really tight spot, you can kind of move into it and hold it there. And We're just getting a nice, good stretch. Okay. For me, that's usually pretty tight. So we're gonna do the same thing again. Okay, so again, just drop your ear down and then just kind of hold. We're gonna sit in this for 20 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Again, if you have any pain, please stop. But if you just feel a good stretch, we're just gonna hold for a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, and then back up. And to the other side again, so your ear goes down. You can use your other hand. And we're just gonna sit in this stretch for another 20 seconds. And again, make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And 3, 2, 1, and back up. Okay. Next thing that we're gonna do is gonna seem a little silly. We're gonna yawn and sigh. So you're gonna, okay? So nice big yawn and a nice easy sigh. So again, and we're just stretching all of these muscles. And we'll do that one more time together. So nice yawn. And again, it's a nice easy sigh. Okay, and so feel free to go through any of those again if you really felt tight and you need to stretch a little bit more. All right, and then let's jump into some voice exercises.